Hello Taurus, and welcome to your love reading. Before we begin, I would like to say that this could be past, future, or present energy. But for me as a reader, the energy really begins as soon as you feel guided towards watching this video. This will resonate if this message is meant for you. If this does not resonate, please be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, because they are all important regarding love. If you feel divinely guided towards a personal reading with me, my website is in the description box below, and if you click on that link you should find a calendar with dates available. Pick a number that resonates with you, that you're really drawn to, okay? So your energy is going to be on this side and your partner's energy is going to be on this side, but do remember that because I am connecting with both of your energy, that sometimes this can be vice versa, sometimes this can be interchangeable. So just take it how it resonates with you, Taurus, and how you are guided towards this message. We now open ourselves up to the messages that we are about to receive. We are accepting of any energy, any guidance. We are ready to receive. We are open to receiving with love and light. Thank you, Spirit. So, Taurus, as I ring this singing bowl, I just want you to imagine the sound really penetrating you and light flowing through you, cleansing you, giving you love, giving you light, opening you up for the energy of both you and your partner. Maybe take a long breath in and let that light, let that air fill your belly. And then release. We are ready. What is the current situation regarding love for Taurus? Taurus, current situation regarding love. Current situation. So the first card out that we have for you, Taurus, is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is someone that is quite determined to move forward. They have a lot of passion in this relationship. They are holding this wand, and this represents, I feel, a journey ahead that is really one that aligns with their dreams. They're dreaming about this relationship, and it's igniting this flame within them that is really sending this fire energy towards them, this passion, this, I feel, need to take action, or should I say wants, this desire. Wow, I'm really feeling that passion. And I'm hearing here someone feel, am I ready for this? You see this horse? They're feeling, am I ready for this? Can I really do this? Am I capable of contributing to this relationship in the right way? And yeah, trying to be confident, trying to embody confidence in order to put your best foot forward for you and your partner. Wow, the next card just wanted to come straight out. Well, notice how I said to you that I feel like this wand is dreamy, is someone dreaming, right? And I said that because my guides, they showed me the Page of Wands in my mind's eye when I looked at this wand here, and now, wow, the Page of Wands has just come straight out for you, Taurus. This individual is looking at this wand, and just see how they're admiring this wand, and this wand represents that journey. So I feel you could be daydreaming about your future, your next phase, your next path in this relationship. And I'm looking at this and I'm hearing someone say, I want to take care of you. I want to nurture you. So that could be some thoughts that are arising in your mind at this time when you look at this relationship. You're thinking, I want this to grow, and I want this to grow with passion, with feeling. You see, the first two cards here are both wands. And even though these aren't the cups, these do represent feelings, strong feelings, I feel. And you're moving forward here in those feelings. And I did just take a moment to look at the bottom of the deck, and I just went to show you that card and the Hierophant. I went to look at the bottom of the deck and the Queen of Cups was there, which is someone that is in their emotions. They're trying to gather their emotions and control their emotions. They have a lot of empathy and understanding, and they're quite protective. But as I said that, the two cards, I would like to just show you what happened. So the Queen of Cups was there, and I went to pick up the deck, and these slipped, okay, and revealed the Hierophant, which is true commitment and faith in one another. And this is also your card, Taurus, so I guess this card just wanted to come out and say hello for a second, but that was quite interesting. Now you see how the cards can just kind of slip sometimes, so let's keep going. Current situation of Taurus. Wow. So effortlessly just sliding out. The Knight of Cups. This is someone moving forward on a journey, extending their cup of love. And this is not just a cup, this is an Ace of Cups. This is that one cup that is overflowing with emotion and feelings. This is the most sincere knight, the most faithful knight of the deck. They move forward, they're not too fast, they're not too slow, they're just right. And because we had the Knight of Wands, this is quite a fast moving energy, this is quite a fast moving passion. I feel like now, followed by the Knight, this means that you're trying to really settle your emotions, you're trying to really, you're being urged here to move forward quite a little bit quicker, but then your heart, and I feel like you're using your head and your heart and you're saying, okay, no, let's take it steady. Let's keep going in a way that is going to be more practical, I feel. Because you know that what you have, this connection, is going to be around for a long time. It's not going anywhere, so you're able to really prepare and gather your emotions and know exactly what you want and approach this and give your heart in the right way, I feel, in this relationship. And let me just show you again, this person, they're so calm, they're so relaxed, they're so understanding, emotionally intelligent. They look forward and they know their heart, they understand their heart, they know what they want, and they're very trustworthy. You know, this is you, you're approaching this relationship, wow, just all in your emotions moving forward. Current situation for Taurus. Current situation. So we have the World card here. You've come to some realizations. You've, I feel, taken a step back in the past to really contemplate, to really evaluate what you truly want out of a relationship, out of love, and you weren't willing to move forward, I feel, until you knew that you were with the right person, until you knew that you, I feel, were guided towards the right individual that you're going to be with for the rest of your life. This can literally mean that this relationship is the world to you, but it also means that you've been quite serious in the past, okay, over what you truly want, and manifesting that for yourself, drawing that in for yourself, taking an open perspective and looking at every point of view, every angle that you could approach love, and coming to some real understanding, coming to a sense of, I feel like here you found yourself. There was self-discovery, and after that self-discovery you were able to really manifest a relationship that you desired, that you deserved, that the universe wanted to give to you. And you know, you're attracting this for yourself. The World card is compass, and for some reason I'm feeling this sense of whatever you think, whatever you feel right now, using your intuition, this is going to be guided towards you. Usually I feel like it's the other way around, where you're being guided, but I feel like here it's all about really gathering your thoughts and knowing what you want and staying in that energy. Yeah. And this is also a card of you are ready. You are ready. You're ready for this love. You can handle this love. This love is meant to be. You've done enough work. You've built yourself this far, and now it just feels better as a union. I feel. I wanted to say unit and then I said union. That could be of relevance to someone. Yeah, this is someone that's prepared themselves. This is someone that understands what it takes to build a long-term relationship, to take a relationship seriously, and only taking the big steps, only taking the serious steps. Planting those seeds in order for them to grow over time. Again, with that steady energy with the Knight of Cups. Last card, please, for Taurus, their current situation regarding love. Wow, Taurus, I mean, can we get any more knights here? Because we have the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, are you just feeling this urge to move forward? Is that it? I mean, you're traveling on this journey. These are cards of going on a journey, embarking on a journey. And then as well, the Page of Wands is about that journey, right? It's about following those dreams. It's my dreamer card. So, and the world is a journey. The World card, the world spins. You know, this can be a travel card, but I do like to analyze it from a point of view of preparation, of building yourself up to a point that is going to be everything. So yeah, this is the Knight of Pentacles, and you see this knight, they are the most reliable knight. They approach a journey from a place of true commitment and value. They sit there, you see, and they wait for the right time to make the right move. And that's because they know that when they do, it's going to be a successful one. So they analyze the situation in a way, looking back at the hard work they have already put in and their experience, their life experience, their whatever that may be, and then they move forward offering something of true value. So for instance here, if a queen were to send out a knight, they, wanting to get something done, making sure that something is successful, she would send out the Knight of Pentacles, because she knows that when the Knight of Pentacles is around, there is going to be success, there is going to be abundance, because they make sure, they plan, they prepare, okay? And they have this pentacle in their hand, and they're moving forward steadily into a commitment here. Yeah. So I'm just going to move these cards over now. let's have a look at your partner's energy. And my guides just said about this Knight of Pentacles taking a higher ground and overlooking the situation, overlooking the current situation. And the World card is all about open perspective. This is someone that's mastered their fire energy, their air energy, their water energy, their earth energy. So that's all about actions and passion and ideas, your inner truth, your commitment, your life long-standing commitments, and your feelings and emotions all coming together in synchronicity. Coming full circle. And I'm getting an image of the world and how everything has a place, right? Everything kind of comes together and works together and builds. So coming together, this focus on coming together, whether that's in your mind and gathering yourself, preparing yourself, or that's in this relationship where you're coming together and you're working together to move forward in a way that is really balanced here, because we have the fire energy, the cups, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and Taurus, you have all the knights here. The only knight that you don't have is the Knight of Swords. But here, the Knight of Cups does represent someone in their truth, in their emotional truth, okay? So that is slightly represented here as well. And at the bottom of the deck, again, we have the Hierophant card, which again is that true commitment card. Your partner's energy regarding love. Wow. So Taurus, 4 cards have come out, and I felt like they all needed to come out. So I have a choice whether to accept them, and I'm being guided towards accepting all of them. So I will now shuffle these these 4 cards, and pick them out in that order. I haven't turned them over yet. Okay, so your partner's energy, the first card for them is the Star card. This is someone that sees this relationship as really a wish fulfillment here. This person, they're planting those seeds, they're working towards really manifesting real dreams here. This is a journey of purpose, this is a journey of success. They have 1 foot on land, 1 foot in water, and that is them really embracing not only their commitments, their long-standing commitments, but choosing to do so from a way that is emotionally fulfilling. So this is someone following the stars here, following this love, and seeing this as something that is going to be truly abundant in the future. They're quite hopeful. You see those stars, they represent good luck, and they're following these stars with true hope that really this relationship is going to be abundant, and that the seeds that they're watering are going to grow into something that's sustainable. Yeah. And this individual could be quite honest with you, because this person is laying themselves bare. They're contributing to this relationship, I feel, bare. So, you know, they want to really be themselves with you, and vice versa. And my guides are just, they keep repeating light, 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 light. And, you know, that could represent the love and the light. Love and light. But I'm just hearing light. So, really quite a, I feel a good influence, a honest individual that means well in this relationship, that wants to give light to this relationship. The next card we have is the Eight of Swords for your partner. And I'm feeling like they're out of this energy now, and if they're not out, they're just coming out now. So in the past, I feel they felt like they've been in a mental prison. This is a self-imposed prison where they're surrounded by these swords, and these swords represent challenges in their life, and they've, I feel, been at a place where these challenges have truly overwhelmed them. And they did not see a path forward, okay? So what they had to do here is they had to go within. You see they have a blindfold, but they can use their intuition. They can go within and they can walk, because they're not tied down by these swords. They may have ropes, but their feet can walk. And what they've done here is they've used all of their inner strength to walk through these swords and overcome these challenges, to approach these challenges and really bring light, you know, that light again. Yeah, I'm seeing someone here walking forward and being very, very strong. Justice, moving forward towards what's right, moving forward towards what feels equal. They have morals and values that were not perhaps being addressed in the right way. Perhaps they had to leave a situation that was not really of good. I feel here they're receiving good karma because they've been through situations where really there was just a lack, there was an inconsiderate energy. The next card out for your partner, yeah. It's like they've moved forward from this energy now, and they're in this Ace of Swords, which is real truth here, following what's right, following what is just. This is someone that knows what they want. The swords are all about thoughts, and you know, those deep thoughts that someone has, and coming to some true realizations. And this is also my victory card, so as they've moved forward, there is success. There is this crown at the top of this sword. This relationship is the relationship that I want. This represents who I am. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be loyal. I'm going to approach this from a very logical point of view. Think about what we both want out of this relationship, and then take those steps forward in order to achieve abundance together, in order to achieve a victory together. And you see how the hand here is white, And it's as though they're saying, look, this is me, this is who I am, and I'm ready for this love. Yeah. And once they come into this energy, we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is, I feel this is a divine union. This is coming together, a sense of togetherness, a sense of equality. You see these individuals, they build love of one another, they help one another, they support one another. So they're really wanting to contribute to this relationship and make this emotionally fulfilling, right, with those cups. Taking the time to relax and create something that is built on feelings. The threes are all about creation, right? They're all about that Empress energy. The Empress is at a place of unconditional love, so it's about really gathering that emotional intelligence, really supporting one another to the point where you know that this is unconditional love, that you know this is going to be sustainable. Understanding this relationship and what it needs to flourish. Yeah, and I'm also getting here, it's almost like they're saying, okay, I'm standing, I'm moving forward in my truth. And then it's like this sword just penetrates this energy, this Three of Cups energy, and they're saying my truth is building, and it's building a foundation based on love. Building a foundation that aligns with my morals and values, you know, having shared morals and values, and giving as much as they're receiving in whatever way that resonates, right? Whatever what you both perceive as worth, whatever you both perceive as value, you're choosing to really put your best foot forward here in this relationship together. So what's the last card here for Taurus's partner? The last card, wow. Beautiful. So real balance here. We have the King of Pentacles. There's a lot of hard work here. The King of Pentacles is someone that is surrounded by abundance. They're surrounded by long-term commitments that are now building themselves and growing into something that is truly substantial. They may be seeing the rewards of their goals here, and really for a lot of hard work. So they're willing to put a lot of hard work into this relationship. They want to be a partner that is very reliable and very long standing. They're approaching this relationship from a point of view that is very long term. They're looking far ahead into the future with this pentacle, and they're thinking about that solid foundation, that secure foundation, and aiming for it, aiming high. They're not sitting back, and I mean, they're coming from a place of, you know, that feels quite soothing, feels quite relaxing, but deep there they know that they're taking this relationship seriously, and they're doing so in a place of comfort, and also in a place of true hard work, true commitment. And the King of Pentacles, again, they're quite a giving individual, they're quite a generous individual, and they have their eye on this relationship, and it feels like they're willing to do anything to make this work in the right way, to make this goal happen, this true love just flourish and keep flourishing, I feel. And there's a house in the background. I'm actually hearing someone say, I didn't know whether to say it or not because I thought it was quite maybe hyperbole, but they're saying here, they're thinking to themselves, I want to be the perfect partner. right? There's no such thing as perfection, because really sometimes imperfection can be perfection, because it's about those unique qualities here. But I feel like what they're trying to say is that they just want to give you everything that you deserve, right? They want to be, you want a perfect for one another, feeling complete with one another. Wow, so yeah. And as well with the King of Pentacles, this is someone like you with the World card here. The King of Pentacles is someone that plans. They make sure they have everything together before they move forward in a relationship. They only approach a relationship if they're totally serious, if they're totally aligned with this, if they know that it's meant to be, if they know that this is long term, they will move forward here. So this means that you aren't just anyone to them, Taurus. You're someone that they want to be with forever, and they wouldn't be with you unless they really thought that, if they really felt that, and they knew within them that that was the case. So now I'm going to look at how they see you. So this is all about the energy that I'm receiving here from both of you, this energy. And now I'm going to look at really the surface here, the perception level. So this could be true, this could not be true, but it's just how they see you and how you see them. Okay, but it's not the energy per se, it's just the viewpoint, the perceptual viewpoint, okay? So how do they see you regarding love? How do they see you, Taurus, regarding love? Wow, okay. So the Two of Pentacles came out, and I feel like this is you busy, you're quite hardworking, you are looking at them and you're holding them, right? You're looking at this commitment, they feel like you are focusing on them, but at the same time you have other commitments that, you're building here, long-term stable commitments that you're focusing on as well, and you're finding a balance. You're trying to juggle these, but really they're both infinite. You see the infinity sign here, so they understand that in order to move forward you have to really, wow, they're just a lot. I'm just hearing work. You're very much someone that puts in a lot of effort in all areas of your life, and they have true faith that you can sustain this with that infinity sign. You can sustain both. You can sustain each commitment that is going to be of true value for both of you, I feel. I'm actually seeing, my guides are showing me an image here of that pentacle being them, and then that's them, the other pentacle being everything that you do, your commitments in life, your goals, and they're looking upon your goals and they're thinking, yes, this is, I'm going to support them through this, and I'm going to make sure that, they achieve everything that they desire. So yeah, they're willing to work together with you. They're willing to find balance with you. And these seas here, I'm seeing that they just, the calmer waters, this is a journey for them. And they're thinking, okay, there's calmer waters ahead, and whatever you build now, it's really going to provide for this relationship something of true value and substance. But they also see you as the Eight of Cups, and this energy here, this is someone that's built a foundation, and you know, this was a very fulfilling foundation. This was a foundation that, you know, you invested yourself into, and there was just that they're deciding here to leave these cups, right? They're not fully built up to the 10 of cups, but they see you as leaving these cups to embark on a new journey of true purpose, of, you know, feeling a sense of completeness elsewhere. You wouldn't be drawn to this unless this was better than the cups that you already had. So they see you working towards this mountain, and you see this wand here. It's like that wand that we see in the Dreamer card, right? Following your dreams, heading away from anything in the past that perhaps it was a good foundation, but it wasn't really truly complete. And now you're working towards that. You're working towards a real sense of being whole, this urge here to move forward with them in another way of emotions and feelings, a new phase. Yeah, past any confusion, and there's true clarity in this path. There's true clarity, knowing, inner knowing in your heart, following your heart in your decisions. Yeah. Maybe these cups here, the best way to explain this is, maybe these cups were short-term victories, short-term emotional fulfillments, and now you're moving towards a bigger commitment. You're moving towards a very long-term emotional fulfillment with them that is going to be, yeah, just a mountain here. I mean, mountains don't, you see these cups can fall. These cups can knock over, but this mountains don't move. Mountains are there forever. That's what I'm hearing. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Emperor energy, and the Emperor is someone that's very firm, very committed. They're the father of the deck. They're there for life, right? Let's keep going. How do they see you, Taurus? How do they wow, I can't make this up, Taurus. The Emperor was at the bottom of the deck, okay, and the Emperor's just come out. I can't believe it, okay? I mean, I did shuffle, and look, there it is. So the Emperor is someone, they see you as someone that's mastered how you feel, okay? You know what you want, and you know what's emotionally fulfilling in this relationship. You are approaching them in your truth. You are very firm. You're saying, okay, I'm serious about you. This is something quite substantial that I'm offering you. You know, this is the way they're feeling about you. And the Emperor is someone that can really be quite supportive, that can lead an empire, right? So they see you as a true leader in their life. They look at you, and it's almost like they look up to you. They really value your opinion, and they think quite highly of you, Taurus. They see you as very wise here. I'm being drawn towards, you know, this person. They look very wise, don't they? Especially, you know, they take the time here to really observe before they make a move, and they can make really long-standing decisions. So yeah, they're putting their trust in you, and the actions that you have, they feel are going to be very stable, very reliable. But I'm also seeing here, I'm being noted towards the face, and you see this Emperor, they look a little bit, the word wouldn't be hesitant, but let's say hesitant for now. and that's not your part. I feel like they're seeing you as holding something back a little bit, but I don't think it's of any worry. But I just feel like here a sense of holding something back. You're capable of so much. Yeah. Perhaps they see that behind this Emperor, behind this serious individual is quite a soft heart, quite a tender heart. But they have to, you know, they have to sit here very strong and putting their foot forward. That's really, you know, serious. But underneath, you know, there's this individual that is just, you know, that sometimes just needs to unwind and have a little bit of nurture, right? They're looking at you and they're thinking, I want to just give you love. I want to give you I want to give you love, tender love. Yeah. So you're there with all of your long-standing commitments, all the hard work that you've invested into your life, and yeah, they're just there and they're looking at you, they're admiring your work and how far you've come as an individual, and they're thinking, you know, they need some tender love and care. They need to rest, and you're sat here firm, being quite serious, right? But I feel like they do have this ability here to really let you unwind, to allow you to relax and feel quite stable within yourself, right? So 2 more cards, please, for Taurus. How does their partner see them in this relationship? Okay. Yeah. So we have the 7 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. I will address these individually. I feel like they see you as moving away from deception. Perhaps you were taken advantage of in the past, and you're moving forward. You've had to move forward past relationships that really were not giving you everything that you deserved. This is them, by the way. This is their energy. So they feel these past experiences, they weren't truly of substance compared to them. So they're really approaching this thinking that they can give you a lot more fulfillment, a lot more of what you truly deserve. So they want what's best for you here. Being able to take off that mask with them, being able to let your guard down with this individual and truly bond with one another. This is someone that you can be open with, that you can express yourself with. If you are holding back in any way, Taurus, it's like they're feeling to themselves, they can trust me. If they come to me with anything, I am going to be able to receive this, and I'm not going to judge them. I'm going to be very open about my perspective and take everything they say into consideration and try to really understand them on a deeper level. And also this can be a dual energy, and this is you moving forward with your ideas, moving forward with those thoughts, right? And as you're working hard, you're looking back at them and you're making sure they're okay. You're watching over them, and you know, it's like they feel like you're always on their mind. and that, you know, there's always a part of you with them. You see how this individual, they're looking back, and they're going along their day, but they're looking back. So it's as though, yeah, I'm looking, you know, you're always on each other's minds here. The swords are all about thoughts, and that's the energy I'm getting from this card. Wow. I just took the time to change my camera battery. So now let's keep going, and we ended your how they see you spread with the Two of Swords here. And I'm feeling like they see you as making some decisions here, but highly intuitive at this time, holding both those swords firm and really going within. Again, you see this blindfold, going within, really analysing the relationship and sitting firm in your beliefs. You know, whatever your instincts are telling you, they feel like you're going to move forward with those instincts, with those feelings deep inside yourself. And for some reason I wanted to say feelings as well, so gut feeling. And it's interesting because when we started this reading, you know, with the singing bowl, as we opened ourselves up to this energy, I said, take a breath in and imagine light filling your belly. Imagine light filling your belly, you know, breathe in, take that breath in and feel your belly just, you know, expand. And yeah, so that's really interesting. It's like that's your gut feeling in a way. That kind of represents your gut feeling. Yeah. And it's also your solar plexus chakra, so that could be of some significance to you, I feel. But they see you making some decisions, going within for those decisions, discovering what you truly want and what is of true meaning and value in the path ahead, and shining a light on that. That's interesting. So now that's... Ooh. So, as I said, so now let's look at how you see them. Two cards wanted to come out immediately. So, we have the Ten of Swords and we have the Temperance card. This is an individual that you see has had to go through a lot to get to where they are now. All of these swords represent different challenges that they have had to face in their lives, that they have really moved forward and really persevered through, I feel. And there could have been a point where, you know, even yourself, you're admiring just how much they've been through and how they've somehow found harmony and balance here with the Temperance card. The Temperance is a card here. You see they're balancing those cups, they're finding harmony, they're healing themselves. This is my Divine card as well. This is my very highly intuitive and spiritually aware here. You see how their head is glowing. They have one foot on land, one foot in water again, so they're finding balance here between their commitments and that practical side, and also their emotions and their feelings. They can even fly, so in tune there with their thoughts, their ideas, you know, in harmony. I think that the main word here is harmony, finding harmony. And whatever they're doing, this is leading to true happiness, you feel. This sun is there, this path ahead towards the sun, and the sun represents true happiness, wish fulfillment with you, right? So it's as though these swords, they've come out, and they haven't just naturally come out. This individual here has really had to do some inner work here and follow their intuition, follow their faith in their purpose and this relationship in order to move forward, in order to really get through these swords. They have this faith in themselves. They have this inner strength that is really unshakable. I mean, yes, it is shakeable, but they find balance, you know, upon this shake. I'm actually getting an image here. Perhaps there's an earthquake, right? And it's like they can find balance on this earthquake because they're standing there, they're stumbling a little bit, they're trying to find balance here as the world is shaking, and then suddenly they realize they can fly, and they just lift themselves up, okay, with their wings, and they rise above this ground, and they realize, look, I don't need to stumble. I don't need to try and find balance. In a way, I do find balance, but I find balance through just using my wings, using myself, using my inner strength, which is really quite beautiful, I feel. So yeah, I mean, that means to me that you see them as inner, a lot of inner strength here. So that's very beautiful, Taurus. I mean, that's a really nice way to look at your partner. I mean, this relationship is so beautiful, so calming, so smooth. And I have yeah, Taurus, how do you see your partner? Okay, the Queen of Swords. I mean, look at all these swords, Taurus. The Queen of Swords is someone that you can go to and really speak about anything with them, and they would provide you with the right of advice, or perhaps just the best listener, a good listener, because they would be able to understand because they've been through something similar to you. The Queen of Swords is someone that has been through so much in their life. They have gone through so much in their life that really they can use that ability to really gain true understanding. And they're very honest, they're very truthful, but they're also very trusting. So if you come to them for anything, it's as though you truly do trust this individual and you respect their opinion, because you feel like even if the situations you've been through aren't the same, it's as though they can kind of find a base here. It's as though it's a foundation for you to really bond and have those really in-depth conversations that you love, Taurus. You love those, you know, being able to have in-depth conversations. You know, the Queen of Swords here, they're quite intelligent, so you see them as quite logical, quite intelligent moving forward, someone that is very knowing. And this came out next to the Temperance card, and yes, the Temperance card is is someone that is quite in tune with their spirituality as well, you know, with their thoughts, and their thoughts really align with their beliefs and intuition here. How do you see your partner, Taurus? How do you see your partner? Okay. You see them as looking upon these wands. They have a lot of different responsibilities here with these wands, and they're trying to focus on the ones that are truly of substance, that truly align with who they are and their life purpose. So perhaps they're unleashing some heaviness, they're unleashing some stagnant energy and moving forward now. Yeah. And this is a full cycle. Again, we have so you see them as coming to a full cycle within something in their lives and moving forward on a new phase, a new path. But this is they bury themselves in all of this responsibility that is successful here. This is the responsibility, this is the card of the responsibility that comes with success. And you see them as strong here, this person. They have a lot of muscle. They're strong enough to carry anything, so quite reliable. Yeah, and actually it's interesting because I said carry anything, and then my guides corrected me and they said no, carry everything together. You can both. It's like you're saying, it's as though you look at them and you're thinking, I can make that less heavy. You know, even though they're strong enough, you're looking at them and you're thinking, I can make that less heavy. I can carry, so you know, they don't have to carry everything. I can carry that with them. And it's as though through all of this responsibility, through all of this work, whether that be inner work or physical work here, they've really actually discovered who they are. They've really come into alignment with who they are in a period of, you know, self-discovery here. You know, this is someone that you admire because you look at them and you see someone of true substance. That's what gives you passion, right? Is someone that's of true depth. And yeah, I mean, if you want depth here, we have the Tens, we have the Temperance. Okay, and the last card here. Okay, coming out of a time here with the Four of Cups, coming out of a time of being a little bit withdrawn, holding themselves back in a way. You know how I said that stagnant energy, but moving forward past that. You know, they could have had these cups in the past, and these cups that were offered to them in their lives, okay, they weren't full, they were empty, they were false promises. My guides are telling me false promises. And now you're there and you're extending this cup of love, you're offering them this Ace of Cups, and it's like now they're coming out of that and they're turning their head and they see you with this big cup of love, and you know, you're moving forward, you're both moving forward together, and there's a sense here of unity, a sense of completeness, moving away from a time of really being withdrawn, really being within themselves, and not within themselves in a way that is quite isolating in a way, but through that they actually really did discover who they were. So it's like they needed to take a step back, they needed to take that time and gather really the meaning of their life. And you know, their life has so much meaning. I feel like, especially with the Queen of Swords energy, I mean, it's a very much a long journey, a deep journey that they've been on, and you do acknowledge this Taurus, you do. a lot of development, a lot of growth. And they see you as the Emperor. So I mean, the Emperors built themselves up from nothing. The Emperors built themselves up from nothing. So they see that likewise, Taurus, okay? You know, juggling. Let me just show you. You know, juggling these commitments, these responsibilities, and doing quite well, admiring you, being able to find a balance here, moving forward here, you know, having these cups already, but moving forward on more long-term successful fulfillment here, emotional fulfillment, and the Emperor, you know. The Father of the deck, a truly supportive individual, a very stable energy, that they view you as stable. And by the looks of it, if your perception is correct, Taurus, it's as though they haven't had true stability in a relationship, perhaps in themselves, right, with this Temperance card, with this Queen of Swords, but in a relationship, perhaps in their lives here. These outside influences or outside circumstances that are just part of their life that they go through. You know, there's not really a partner here, is there, that's been, especially with this Four of Cups energy, that's really been there for them like you can be, and like they see you, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, as I was talking, I just see here that we do have the Lovers card. You know, this is a union. This is love here. This is, I'm feeling true love, actually, as I look at this card, true love, being together, that masculine and feminine coming to here, a sense of completeness, and the sun here is above them. And again, remember, the sun represents wish fulfillment, true emotional abundance and security and safety, you know, being able to be free with one another. So now we're going to look at the future of this relationship. And I'm actually really looking forward to this, Taurus. I don't know if you are, but I am. And it's because I'm seeing so much beauty already in these cards, and I want to know more. I just do. And there's anticipation of that, right? Okay, so the first card out for the future of this relationship is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay? And I'm actually noticing here that we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so it's interesting. I don't know why I'm being drawn to the number 8, but we see this here, we see really working hard to put a lot into this relationship, this is building a stable foundation, okay? Because there's already some pentacles there, and now they're just growing further, and it's because they have this house here, they have this home that represents, you know, together as a unit, being one together, feeling a sense of home together, and wanting to work towards that stability further. Committing to mutual goals here, and also paying attention to the finer details, making sure that everything is in its place, okay? Everything that you're serious about. Yeah. And I'm actually getting here, you know, let's not just focus on the stable foundation. Let's make sure everything is you know, by in place I mean emotional fulfillment. Let's make sure this emotional, you know, we have our you know, deep clarity in our emotions. Let's make sure that we have, you know, these cups aligned, these cups firm, right? Because they see you here as the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is about, you know, working on true cups, stable cups are here. So you know, it's whatever there's something here about details, there's something here about purpose. Whatever you both perceive as purposeful, you're really working towards that. And it could be that you already have a stable foundation and you're now looking at other paths to go down, other fulfilling situations that can really attract success towards you both. And this is relationship success. This is about what you both perceive as really fulfilling in a relationship. Tender love and care. Okay. Six of Wands. This is really a lot of recognition here, recognizing each other's good qualities. This can be a victory card, you know. This is about, wow, just I feel like both of you looking really good together. You could be you know, this could be in a union together, and you fit perfectly with one another. It's like you complement one another in a way that it's as though you glow together. It's as though you have this relationship where others will look upon you and they will just be what's the word, it's inspired by a true love story. And yeah, I'm just, to guide me there, I was having trouble and my guides just told me to say love story. You know, and I'm thinking when people read stories, they get inspired, don't they? So it's like you're being that couple that can really inspire others and move forward in a way that is victorious. And because you admire one another, you recognize really the potential of one another, and you work together to really achieve some passion here. You know, this actually could just be as simple as you're working hard and then there's a victory. There's just this true victory here together as a couple. And it didn't come easy. It came with a lot of inner strength, Taurus, didn't it? So now another card, please, for the future of this relationship. Okay, wow, so we have two major arcana here, Taurus, and this is a true transformation. We have the Death card followed by Empress energy. So I'll address the Death card first. I wouldn't get too worried when you see this, Taurus, because this is really telling me that this relationship moving forward is a true transformation. This is a true transformative energy here. This is a rebirth, and in some cases a resurrection. And this is both of you looking upon past experiences that you've both had and looking at your perception of them, perhaps working together here, looking upon how you've perceived situations, how you've dealt with situations in the past, and moving forward together in a way that's truly enlightened, truly awakened to what you truly want in love and in fulfillment and truly who you are, right? Because but this is someone, you know, the ways you've reacted in a past cycle, this is a full cycle coming to an end, right? The way you've acted in past cycles and wanting to better yourselves, wanting to just grow, there's always room for development. And I feel like here, that's what I'm hearing someone say, you know, there's always room to move forward. No matter how abundant something is, there's always more to learn. So really, you're taking the time to learn, you're looking back and you're learning. As you transform one another, as you grow together, as you really approach one another from this new perception, this new outlook that is not just new, it's really a building. It's already from those building blocks of the past that have made you who you are, and really given you a sense of who you aren't and who you are, and moving forward in the way that is truly who you are. And the next card out is the Empress, and wow, so you go straight from that transformation, transformative energy, to this creation, to this abundance. The Empress gives birth to unconditional love. The threes are all about creation, and their head here is lighting up as they look upon this in front of them. And they've already built a forest, but they're thinking, look, I can build more, we can create more together. Maternal energy, right? Because we have the Emperor here, but we also have the Empress. So this is the mother of the deck. This is someone that's mastered their swords, mastered their ideas, mastered their emotions, mastered their hard work and commitments, and everything. You know, it's like both of you are just working on mastery here. You know, you're aiming for the top. You're aiming for that really high level that is, in a way, always expanding, always ever growing here with the Empress card. Yeah. And this love, it's not going anywhere. You see, there's a heart there, and I'm feeling like this is a concrete heart, and this is saying that, look, this love is heavy, this love is of true substance, this love is immense, and it's not moving. You know, she's sitting there and she's sitting on a throne, and you know, this represents both of you in the future in this relationship, and you have this heart there for one another, and you know, you're not planning on, it's solid, it's very solid, it's pretty much ingrained in both of you. Wow, that's intense. Okay, extending your hands to one another, you know, a true commitment, a commitment of value, a path ahead that is firm, okay, that is long standing. One of equal. In a way, this love feels like a duty, and by that I mean a duty to never deceive one another, never do anything that would go outside of your morals and values. You know, the mother of the deck, the father of the deck, the Emperor and the Empress here, they, you know, they're not messing around, they're not playing games, they go, whatever they put their minds to, they can achieve. And they do so as a unit here, they do so as a collective. So now, what is the last card here for the future of this relationship? The future of this relationship for Taurus. One more card, please. So 5 cards just came out, and I chose not to accept them because I really want something specific here. One more card, please, for Taurus. And you know what? Maybe that's saying I do need one more. I do need another couple of cards. So let's have 2 cards for you, Taurus. Okay? Maybe that was, you know, guided. Maybe that's saying, yeah, we need a little bit more for the future, and then we can close this reading with a true sense of clarity, right? So 2 more cards for Taurus, please. Okay. Wow. So out of the 4, that I think it was 4 or 5, wasn't it, out of those cards? One of those cards was the 5 of Pentacles. So this did want to come out. This is a card of, wow, staying together through thick and thin. So you see these individuals, they're out in the cold in some way. There's this sense of lack, there's this sense of poverty and deprivation, right? But what this actually represents here in the future, in this relationship with all these other cards, is that you are a couple that can get through anything together, because when you're out in the cold, right, you realise who your true friends are, you realise who's there for you in real times of need. Okay, you see these individuals, they grab everything they can, they build a sense of community together with, you know, regardless of anything. They have you know, these crutches, they're stumbling, but they're staying together through anything. So wow, that's very powerful. You know, committing, you know, keeping their vows, keeping their promises. Rock, I mean, I'm getting an image here. I'm literally getting an image of a rock, and I'm getting rock solid. This relationship is rock solid. There's nothing that could phase this relationship. There's nothing that could move this relationship. This is an unbreakable bond that both of you have, regardless of anything. So we do have the unconditional love card. This came out next to the Empress, which is unconditional love. And with this coming out and wanting to come out, really this is unconditional. This is, no matter what, you're staying together. And you're approaching situations together, whatever they are, in any times of feeling vulnerable or feeling anything. It's as though you'll just stand by one another and get through it. And wow, I mean, that was meant for you. That was meant to be heard, because I was going to, there were 4 or 5 cards there, and I was thinking, oh, there's too much to expand on, and I was looking at this and thinking, that's quite a nice card, and then it came out. So yeah, and the next card is the Tower card. So this tower had to come down to build a stable foundation, right? Because I actually see this card as building a stable foundation, because, you know, whatever this was in the past for both of you, this tower could be different for, you know, both of you individually. Whatever this represents, this came down, and it brought you both together, building a foundation that's truly strong, that's truly of substance. This is real change here. I mean, we have the Tower and the Death card. Real change. Yeah, I'm being drawn towards the Temperance, which is divine guidance. Wow, Taurus, I mean, you are changing each other's lives. You are making changes together that are just long-standing, long-term. This relationship, you know, whoever this resonates with, you are both very strong individuals. There's no level of uncertainty here whatsoever in the energy coming forward. Remember, I'm the messenger here, but this is the energy, and really this is true clarity, true commitment, and yeah, there's nothing more to say. It's just, it's so intense, it's so known in the movements forward, okay? Wow, I mean, holding on to one another no matter what. I mean, Taurus, you're very much a committed individual. You very much stand by people. You're very much reliable, and you're really embracing yourself here. You're embracing your own energy here, I feel like, in this relationship, and truly being who you are and letting this really flourish. No matter what, naturally. Wow, just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm just blown away, Taurus. So now let's have a closing message. A closing message for Taurus, please. And I have written a poem for every card in the deck. So now what I do to close the reading is I shuffle and I pick a card out, and this card, whatever this card may be, I then find the poem that relates to that card and I read it to you, and I allow myself to take a step back and let you move forward and truly dig deeper and use your intuition here, find that meaning within that poem, and then move forward in a way that is going to be, you know, this could provide you with some guidance here in your steps forward. This is both of your energy I'm connecting with as the closing message, okay? So can we have a poem for Taurus, please? A poem for Taurus. So, wow, it's really interesting because this was at the bottom of the deck, okay? And I acknowledged this and I shuffled to find a poem, and this did come out. So it's as though the cards at the bottom of the deck are just kind of sliding out as well. So really synchronicity here, I feel. Really good energy, really strong energy. And I actually have to say, before I read this, I know I'm talking a little bit, but before I began your reading, my camera, so if my camera doesn't focus, I feel like the focus is quite good on my camera. If it doesn't focus, then it means there's really, really strong, powerful energy around. And before I began this reading, I tried to, I was trying to, you know, do this with cards before I got started to make sure everything was going to run smoothly, and my cards just would not focus. I mean, they focus now, right? But it just would not focus, and I acknowledged it. I had a little bit of a pre-meditation beforehand as well. I always do. And I moved forward with the reading, and as soon as I pressed that recording button, everything started focusing. I was saying, okay, what's this about? So, you know, it was saying, look, we're here. There's strong energy around you, Taurus. And yeah, I had to add that. But now let's have a look at this poem for you, okay? And this is a beautiful energy. I do love the Four of Swords. It is one of my favourite cards. So I'm really glad that it came out for you. Four of Swords for Taurus. What poem do you have for Taurus? Okay. Wow, so the Four of Swords, I've just noticed, is on the page 33. And I really love that number, 33. That's what, as well, I didn't actually notice this until now. So the number 33 could be of significance to some of you. So now let's have a look at what this message is for you, Taurus, and really just go within here. This is a time to step away and take a moment to reflect on what truly deeply matters, being thankful for each step, reflecting after difficult journeys, taking time to learn and meditate, building strength now in harmony. This assurance is secure and safe. Wow, this assurance is secure and safe. Feeling assured, feeling secure and safe. So let me just read that one more time for you, Taurus. This is a time to step away and take a moment to reflect on what truly deeply matters, being thankful for each step, reflecting after difficult journeys, taking time to learn and meditate, building strength now in harmony. This assurance is secure and safe. Wow. And for any of you that want to see the poem, I'll just show that for you quickly as well. And you can pause this if you like and save this, take a print screen, but just, you know, do what you like with this poem. And thank you so much for a very beautiful reading. This has been a real journey for me. And remember, I'm just the messenger. This is your energy. So really, I'm here with you. I'm here receiving with you, and really just beautiful. And I cannot say that enough here. The energy, the partner, this relationship is is intense, and I wouldn't be surprised if this was a twin flame. You know, it's definitely a soulmate, but it's very, very, very abundant here. Okay. Okay, well, I do love doing these extended readings. If you feel guided towards a personal reading, be sure to check my description on my website below. But my goal here is to really give you something that you can access here on this channel. And I'm also offering an extended reading now, and that extended reading is going to really allow you to get the overall message, the overall energy that really, you know, the purpose of this reading, the purpose of this divine guidance here, by really looking deeper within yourselves, looking deeper within your energy, and using your own intuition to move forward. So what I do is I pull 2 cards for your energy, your deep energy, and 2 cards for your partner's deep energy, and I read the poems that relate to those cards again, like I just did, and I allow you to really analyze further this reading moving forward, this relationship moving forward. So if you would like to join me and receive those 4 poems, you know, 2 for you, 2 for your partner, then please do. The link to the extended is in the description below, and again, it's highly accessible. And if you purchase this, then it's an automatic download, so it's available to you immediately. Okay, so that's a very beautiful, Taurus. Okay, for any of you that choose to join me. And as always, I'm sending my love and light. I'm so glad that I can take you on these journeys with me. Thank you for supporting the channel. It means the world to me. And again, just true love blessings. I'm giving you all my true love blessings in your movements forward.